Hi there, I'm so happy to see you again. I'm Michelle Bernard, and we are reading together my book, Lean, Happy, Healthy You. This is video number 6. Number 6. There are 5 videos so far, and I hope you've watched them all. So important, I have to tell you that you watch the videos and go through the entire book, because I'm handing to you the 8 healthy habits for her happy life. So you will lose 5 to 10 pounds in 7 weeks reading the material in this book, and you're going to keep the weight lost because I will teach you how to. This isn't some fast, quick, gimmicky thing. I'm going to teach you actually how to lose weight and keep it lost. I'm also going to inspire you so you are self-driven to do it. That is the most important thing. And I can almost promise that if you watch each and every one of these videos, I can almost promise this, you are going to want to go work out, or you are going to want to go do something, because you are going to be like, oh gosh, I feel excited. I almost promise you. We are on now. I just told you in the last video about the ritual, what the ritual was. That was in video 5. That was the good stuff, right? And I told you that I wrote the ritual. I wrote a rap about this, the ritual. And I want you to go back to video 5 and take a look at that if you haven't yet. We're moving on. Healthy habits for your mind. To me, this is one of the most important things that you must have. Healthy habits for your mind. You do recall in the last video, it was either video 5 or 4, that I gave you the acronym for habit. This is the B of habit. The H, just to review, the H was harness your creative mind. You gotta watch the video for that. The A was abandon your barriers. And that had to do with the dump, or your journal, and using your journal to dump out the things that you're afraid of, to actually take a look at yourself, look inside yourself. And I gave you several questions out of this book that you can ask yourself, and then dump out these answers and understand why you make the decisions you make. This is B. Bring a desired feeling and vision into your body. Habit number 1. Set meaningful feeling goals every 8 to 12 weeks, 3 months. Practice the post. Celebrate your progress. Reward yourself. That is habit 1. I want to lose body fat. I want to improve my health. I want to be happy. You could toss a penny for each of these generic goals. Plop, plop, plop. Now what? These desires are sweet and all, but you need to put wheels on your goals if you want to travel past where you are now. You need to set goals that raise your pulse and make you want to holler. Set goals that make you come alive, or you won't be motivated longer than it takes to say 1, 2, 3. Set get up and go goals. Goals that really matter to you. I want to lose weight. This statement? Wanting won't necessarily get you to move. I want $10 million. Do you? Does wanting $10 million make you determined to go after it? Or does it make you aware that you don't have it? A goal like, I want to lose weight, could be accomplished by losing half a pound. You need to get specific. I want to improve my health. Why? How would your life change if your health improved? How would improved health affect the people around you every day? The answers to these questions will help you personalize your meaningful goal. I want to be happy. Define your idea of happiness. Have you felt long-term happiness before? In what ways would changing your body and health unlock happiness? Your answers will help you describe your meaningful goal. Now, I'm just going to say one more time that habit number 1 is set meaningful feeling goals every 8 to 12 weeks. That's why I keep repeating meaningful goal. It's very specific. Revisit the dump. Derive your meaningful goals from your journaling responses. Set goals that motivate you to get up and go toward your vision. Set meaningful goals by describing in detail how you desire to feel. Journal about how you do not want to feel also. If you remember my story, feeling disgusted and fed up motivated me to get up and go for my transformation. How might your life be affected if your health did not improve? Deborah, the doctor said I'm diabetic. She says if I don't start exercising and lose weight, I'll have to take medication every day. I already take meds for high blood pressure and sleep apnea. I rarely get a full night of sleep. If my health doesn't improve, I'm going to be a slave to the pharmacy. I'm afraid of the side effects from taking so many pills. I don't want to be a sick, tired person when I retire in 7 years. Knowing these things about my health makes me anxious, which I'm sure is not healthy either. I really want to drop 10 pounds this year. I want to lower my blood sugars. Maybe it'll help the snoring. My husband will appreciate that. Deborah has a fear of becoming dependent upon several medications. She's worried about the side effects and illness after retirement. Prescription refills and doctor's visits after retirement could interfere with her goals to travel. The snoring is a burden on her relationship. Getting inadequate sleep leaves her exhausted. What can Deborah do? First, she must consciously replay these unwanted situations until they feel unbearable. Then, she must visualize 1, 2, or maybe 0 bottles of pills at her bedside. She could imagine a stack of her favorite books on her bedside table in their place. She must imagine sleeping soundly in a quiet room. She can vividly imagine and journal about where she would travel after retiring. She can think about how often she would take trips. She must imagine how it would feel to plan each vacation, knowing she doesn't have to worry about her health the way she used to. These are real possibilities for Deborah if she changes her habits of mind, heart, and body. Deborah's meaningful goals will focus on 2 short-term outcomes, feelings, and 1 long-term body vision. She can describe how she expects to feel and how her life will change because of a healthy ritual. Your turn. Perhaps you want to get fit and healthy because you want to feel confident wearing a halter dress. So I'm highlighting the way you want to feel, because you want to feel confident wearing a halter dress and a 2-piece bathing suit. You want to feel energized when you help your daughter move into her first apartment. You want to feel comfortable after a meal instead of sleepy and bloated. When you travel to Spain this summer, you want to walk the cobblestone streets without having to soak your ankles at the end of the day. How do you desire to feel? What do you desire to experience? How do you expect to feel after practicing the RIT for 12 weeks and ever after? What are your meaningful feeling goals? Start by identifying how you do not want to feel anymore. Now, I included this chart in the book. I have things like this also in the Paper Coach. Paper Coach, I keep saying the Paper Coach, it's called Paper Coach. But I have included this because sometimes we understand how we want to feel when because we focus so much on how we don't want to feel, that's right there at the tip of our brain and we can access it quicker. And when we access how we don't want to feel, then we can write how we want to feel instead. The comparison helps us think better. Like I said earlier, I think it was in the second video, that there are checkpoints. This is a check-in, and I'm not going to read it, but I just review what we've already read. You check in, and then you do a camp out. You get to have some journaling questions so that you can camp out with the material. And the second video, you learned all about the camp out. You're going to stake your tent and take your notes. And then in the book, you can circle how you feel and you can write your meaningful feeling goals. You can also do that in the Paper Coach. I'm going to move on to the reading. If you have the book, Lean, Happy, Healthy You, I'm on page 96. Get up, Donna. We need to get to the gym before 6:30 or we'll never make it to work on time. The principal mind grumbles. That's your present mind. This starts the morning negotiation. Except, we could do a workout this weekend and stay in bed for another 20 minutes. The principal mind adds a competitive thought. It's not aligned with Donna's feeling goal. It's aligned with her program. Her principal mind remembers that Donna wants to feel decisive and powerful. No, let's do the workout now. Get up, Donna. This mental bargaining goes on for another 5 minutes. Donna fumbles out of bed with just enough time to make it to her 6:30 a.m. kickboxing class. Have you ever had a morning like Donna's? She made it to a workout this time, but her chatty mind put her decision on trial. One morning, Donna's old program is gonna win rock, paper, scissors over her willpower, and Donna will hit the snooze 3 more times. Like Donna, you need more than a meaningful feeling to keep you focused. You need a vision. See yourself living your feeling goal. Do this every day. See yourself living your vision. When I got serious about transforming my body, I had to focus on my vision whenever my willpower got into a catfight with doubt. When students cleared out of the studio after Anna's classes, I'd stand close to the big mirrors. I told you about this in video 2. I'd examine my shoulders, turn to the side, and check out my triceps. Then face forward and scan my thighs. I didn't see the body that actually appeared in the mirror. I visualized what I wanted to see. I saw sculpted arms, shoulders, and legs. I already told you about my habit of visioning, but it bears repeating. I had been journaling and visualizing when I was a child. It worked to bring my goals into reality, so why not try again? Imagining my goal fulfilled changed my perspective during my journey. I loved the aerobic classes. Being able to keep up with Anna was a win for me. I enjoyed watching my body become flexible and exert force. I was so intrigued by the small wins. I stopped rushing my weight loss process. My negative self-concept faded. I saw what I loved in that mirror. I loved what I saw. You get it. When my perspective and my beliefs changed, my body changed. So I want to tell you, you heard my story in video 2 about meeting Anna, Elliot meeting Anna, and how I had my major eating situations. When I was working on with Anna for that 1 year, I just have to say this, that I thought I knew my body. I had told Elliot, no, I can't lose weight. I can't stop eating. And when Anna yelled at me to get off the treadmill, and I just listened to her, what happened is I just went dumb. I stopped listening to my program that thought it knew everything. And I started listening to somebody else. I started listening to somebody else who knew more than me. Because they had achieved what I wanted to achieve. She lost 100 pounds, Anna. And she was a big girl, like me. So I stopped listening to myself. And I started listening to somebody who knew more than me. And because I started having fun with Anna, I let go of, I can't, it's too hard, it doesn't work. I let go of all that chatter, and I started to visualize and follow the person who knew more than me, my teacher. And I almost forgot a big gap of time when I was actually transitioning, when I was becoming a different body. There was a gap of time when I was having so much fun that I wasn't angry anymore. And my beliefs had changed. My vision had gotten really, really strong. I was visualizing what was not in the mirror. I was imagining myself already changed. And it was like suddenly I was. Write a long-term body vision. Imagine how you expect to look, feel, and describe what you expect to experience in 6 months. Describe in detail your health, stamina, energy level, etc., all this stuff. How will you look, dress, and feel? What kinds of compliments will you receive? What will your doctor say? How will your confidence improve? What types of activities will you explore? Write a body vision every 6 months. Every 6 months. Your 2 short-term feeling words and your long-term body vision are your meaningful feeling goals. Now, I told you that in this book, you get to circle your feeling words and write about them. In habit number 2, you'll lift your goals and your vision off the page and put them into your body. This next part will help. The next part is practice the post, which is still part of habit number 1. Practice the post. It means you're going to post your feeling goals and your vision. Your creative mind has a tendency to keep familiar programs buoyant. Occupy your possibility mind, superconsciousness, with a vision of what you desire. Both your program, subconscious, and your possibility, superconsciousness, minds, respond to images and feelings more than words. Post visual examples of your meaningful feeling goals and body vision from found pictures, photos, magazine clippings. Make a vision board. Post your vision board on the refrigerator, in your locker, in your wallet, as your homepage, on your computers, any place where you can see it. When I was training in New York, I moved to New York in 1996, and when I started to train for a bodybuilding show, which was in 2000, I trained for my first bodybuilding show. Our lockers were downstairs and at the gym at New York Health and Racquet Club. If you opened my locker, you would have thought it was a guy's locker. I had magazine clippings of Monica Brandt cut out, plastered on the inside of my locker. You would have thought I was a guy. I have her same body type, and I said, I want to look like that. Do you know I looked like that when I did my bodybuilding show? I looked like Monica Brandt. I looked at it every day. Time flies when the goals dry up. And I have to say that I never, ever looked muscular or fit before in my life. I never looked like that. I visualized myself looking like that. I trained to look like that. I journaled to look like that. I focused on looking like that. My meaningful goals were to look like that. I looked at it every day, and then I looked like that when I did my bodybuilding show. It's phenomenal. It's amazing, actually. Time flies when the goals dry up. According to Tony Robbins, growth is one of our core human needs. Growth provides the rungs that scale you to self-actualization. A life without growth is outright dull. Without growth, folks interpret time as flying. Their life feels like it's evaporating. Each day gets morphed into the next to form a blur of Fridays. Another year passes and all they remember of it is who died on Game of Thrones. Charting your progress will bring your life into view. Your time will become valuable. Charting your progress will bring your life into view, and your time will become valuable, and you'll account for how you spend it. You're going to have small wins before the big wins. Underscore your small wins, your happy returns. So at the end of the week, instead of logging your weight on a scale, I don't weigh myself. I think I told you in the last video. Log your progress points. So you're going to get a sheet like this, and each week, this is also in Paper Coach, you're going to log your progress points, and you want to make 3 points at the end of the week. And some of these things you'll log is, at the end of the week, I have more endurance, more flexibility, more strength, more focus, more pleasure, more consistency, more meditation, more positive self-talk. I'm just giving you a gist. And that's what you're going to log as your small wins per week. Happy hangouts. Celebrate your big wins. When you achieve your long-term vision, this is after 6 months, reward yourself with a happy hangout. A happy hangout is a date with your healthy self. Others can join you. Some suggestions: a 1-hour massage, manicure, pedicure, new hair color, movie tickets, theater tickets, healthy cooking class, hobby materials, yoga retreat in Costa Rica, personal training sessions, a new bicycle, new sneakers. You get it. New phone. You generally want to stay away from edible happy hangouts unless it's a healthy cooking class. Then you check in at the end. I want to go into the next section. All right. But just remember in the camp out that habit number 1 was to set your meaningful feeling goals and you write your body vision. You remember this and practice the post. You know what the post is because you know about my locker. That'll help you remember it. And you want to reward yourself for your progress. Paper Coach has progress points that you can use for rewards. And after 6 months, you go on a happy hangout. You go celebrate your progress. If you do this, you'll keep the weight off. Healthy habits for your heart. And that's going to be in our next video. Thank you for joining me for this section of habit number 1. And when we go into habit number 2, which is to practice love truths and bond with your desire, bond your desire to your body. That's what I'm going to talk about in the next video. And I just want to make sure that you are not popping in and out. One of my word for the year is focus, and I've said before, it's one of my favorite F words ever. We live in a time when they're going to sell focus at Costco, because if they sell it at, never mind, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, we have to learn how to focus again, because there are so many videos around where they do these fast cuts and edits. I don't edit this. I just turn it on and record because I really want to talk to you. And I really don't want it shiny. I don't want to glorify it. I am telling you the truth. I want to talk to you. So there are no edits. I'm just telling you. And I want you to focus and listen beyond the words I'm saying. I want you to listen to what I'm teaching you, and then I want you to do it. When we learn how to focus and listen from the video number 1 through, which means that you're going to basically read most of my book by listening. It's a little bit better than Audible, isn't it? Because you got all this drama. When you focus and listen, you're going to be able to change, transform your body and other things too, because this is applicable to other areas of your life. So as I say in the book, and I've said repeatedly in the videos, don't dabble. Go full out. Go plunge. Listen to all of it, because pieces of it, pieces and parts don't make the whole. All of them together make the whole. So parts are not going to get you there. The whole is going to get you there. So I need you to focus and listen to the whole thing, and I want you to visualize yourself experiencing what I'm reading to you. Okay, I'm Michelle Bernard, and I'm on your team. Go through the book, Paper Coach, Lean, Happy, Healthy You, Meaning, Fulfilling Goals, 2 of them. Every 6 months, a vision, a body vision. Practice the post it, and reward yourself after 6 months. And I will see you in a moment, because I'm going to sit here and record the next video.